Morning, Mary.
Good morning, Tom. Where are you, Tom?
Coming.
All right, give it 1 second. I have to find you. How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you this morning? How did last night go?
Good. We we finished a little bit late.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna join like a taxi last night, but we went and bought a Wrangler for Kavai last night. So,
Ah, good morning, Yancy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the.
so who wants to talk NVIDIA? Oh.
Good morning, guys. The YouTube, you guys could be able to come and join us on the Zoom. So if you want to, so I'll send the link. So it's not lagging. Zoom link to avoid lagging. Well, there's one question that's asked me about I take my options in the money. What is the story behind that? Well, in the money is a little bit more expensive premium compared to out of the money. Out of the money is more affordable, but your theta is higher and it's more sensitive to theta. Theta is your time decay. So when the candles start consolidating, theta is eating out your money. Or when the candles goes the opposite directions, for example, you're going for a call and the candles start pulling back, theta's kicking in. So if you are out of the money, your theta kicks in right away, right? But if you're in the money, means like let's say it's currently trading $196 and you put it in the money about 190 or 193, 92 below the current price, your time sensitivity is less how do you say this, Tom? Your theta is not as sensitive compared to the out of the money. You get it?
Correct.
So if it fluctuates a little bit, your premium doesn't eat up much of it. And then when you start making money and when it goes above, let's say the current price of 196, you could be able to recover your profit right away compared to the out of the money. It's going to take a little bit longer to recover your profit if you're out of the money. But premium is higher for in the money, out of the money. Premium is cheaper, so it's more affordable. And what else? Time decay, it's more sensitive on out of the money compared to in the money.
Yeah,
So,
and one thing I see a lot of people do, Mary, and I'm guilty of it too, is you take these out of the money contracts and you go buy, oh, I'm gonna go buy 50 of them. When you look at it, the price, and you go, okay, I can afford 50 of these, when you could go closer to the money and only maybe buy five,
mhm.
you're you might as well take the closer to the money because your chances of getting a faster movement, right? Because your deltas are going to be higher. You want to take those because if you're trying to scalp, you don't want to slow burn, right, on something that's way out of the
Exactly.
money. When you can
Mhm.
spend the same amount of money to get something closer to the money or at the money. I
It's
used to do
true.
that. Then I'd be wondering why I hear Josh saying, "Oh, I'm up 40%." I'm like, "How come I'm only up 1%?" And then I look at the contracts. He's at the money, and I was 12 strike prices away from the money.
Yeah. It's true. And also, not only that he's up 12%, it also depends on your position size, Tom,
Yep.
right? So if Josh has 10 or 20 or 30, he normally start with 10, right? And then all the way to 40 or 50. And then if you only have one or two, obviously your percentage of profit is lower compared to his.
Yep.
I hope I'm able to answer your question. Mhm. Yeah. So when you guys are trading with me, especially SPY and the power hour, I want you guys to be either in the money, but it's all up to you. This is all your preferences, and it's all subjective as well. It all depends on your capital. Are you willing to spend X amount of money, or are you okay with paying less? So you're gonna go ODTE. But if you are doing power hour, meaning after 3 p.m., when we start trading SPY, please don't use ODTE because your theta, even if your profit is going higher, your theta is eating out your money at the same time. It's like having a plastic, right? And then you're carrying this water on the plastic, but it's your theta is eating out your money. So there's going to be a poke, a little tiny poke on the hole on that plastic bag, and your water is going to start dripping. So I don't know if that's a good analogy, Tom.
Yeah, but when it is true, but once you hit that like that last 30 minutes, theta pretty much disappears, right? There's no real theta in the last 30 minutes of the trading day. But you're subject to the fact that your contract's gonna run out, right? So if it doesn't hit your number, your
True.
money's gone.
Yep. Yep.
That's why 0 day, like I said, I think we talked about this the other day. Like somebody like Spylord will take a 0 day because he knows what he's doing on the last 30 minutes. But if you don't, you're just throwing your money down the trash to at least take the next day.
Hmm. I'm trying to put our all right, let's take a look at NVIDIA. It's 9:07 anyways already.
Yep.
NVIDIA did amazing. They did it on their earnings. Let's see. And I was a little bit skeptical in NVIDIA too, Tom. I know they're going to beat earnings, but it's just a pattern of their earning days. Every time the earnings is like, for some reason, it always just dip down. And it's not like a pattern that every time earnings comes, they rally. No, they don't. It's like every time earnings comes, either they rally a little bit and then goes down.
Yep.
Earnings rally, go down, right? So
Yep.
I don't want to get caught with that. So that's why I did not do a
Nope.
lottery play
I
or
didn't.
earnings play.
I
You
didn't
you did,
either.
Tom?
I did not because we've been burned so much in the past month on earnings, even when they have good earnings.
Yeah.
Like my company, Palo Alto, had good earnings, right? And they dropped.
Yeah. That's like more anticipated on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
I
always
don't earnings
anticipate.
right now are scary to play. In fact, I had a couple people DM me last night, hey, should I take calls first thing in the morning on Nvidia? I said I would be very cautious because profit taking is going to happen, and we could see, like we always see, you got to wait that first 15 minutes to flush out.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday, sorry about last night. We had a little technical difficulties on Tamir's channel. 199. So we have that resistance on that 199. 199.05. Just a bunch of rejections already. So we're a little bit have a triangle in here, a pennant. So let's see
Yep.
where that thing is going. So we could trade that. And normally a pennant is a bullish. See, we could be able to trade that.
I know, speaking of Lotto, I know Airtwan posted last night he had bought back in at like 170 something,
Yesterday?
179 something. He bought back Nvidia, yeah.
Oh, for
So
his lottery
he
plan?
yeah, he went for it.
That's good. Well, the shorter time frame is just way oversold, overbought, but the longer time frame, so much room to the upside. So much room to the upside, okay? I think there's is it the Fed speaking this Friday, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yesterday we're talking about fundamentals versus technicals with Tamir Tom. So we're trying to differentiate the difference between the technical and the fundamental. So when the fundamental comes, like earnings, debt, news, catalyst, things like that, or Fed speaking, your technical just goes downhill, right? It just invalidate your technicals, regardless if you have all the bullish bias or bearish bias. When it comes to fundamental, it just eliminate your technicals, you know? So,
Yep.
but what do? It's not like you're not going to use your technicals when the fundamentals comes in. It's just your bullish bias, and then it turns out to be, let's say, bad news. It's going to have like a ripple effect. So instead of your anticipation to go up, it's going to go down. So let's go ahead and wait for NVIDIA. See,
Josh. Mm.
we could wait for that and see what else we could talk about while we're waiting because the market is not opened yet. So we have plenty of time for that.
Josh got scalp alerts out this early this morning because people were complaining yesterday.
What happened?
People were complaining that he didn't release until like 8:20, and he was apologizing. He said, "Hey, I'm working hard to get these out. It's not as easy as you guys think." So this morning he popped them out at 8:05 or 9:05.
What I said?
Nvidia looking for a breakout above 197.20 or breakdown at 193.10. So I know a lot of people ask, how do you play those? So I just look at the numbers and I basically go in TradingView and set alerts at the numbers that he provides.
Yeah. So he
So
said break out of that 197. So that's like the
197.20.
pre-morning highest high using the wick.
Yep.
And
That's exactly what I got. It's got
yeah,
190, what is it? 197.19, yeah.
yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at the VWAP. Well, we're gonna have to wait for a couple of minutes to see it, but I do like this pennant. And with the pennant, how we measure it is the possible resistance of this pennant lies on that pole. So we could extend it here, or we could extend it here. It's gonna be relatively close. So if we take out this pole, measure it, if we break out of that NVIDIA, the pennant, so NVIDIA could get to that 210, which is your resistance really is the 211, 212. So pretty much close. So that's the anticipation for this pennant flag. If it ever breaks out, the top resistance depends on this pole. So that's your resistance level. Let's take a look at SPY real quick, since there's
Okay.
time.
Hold up, yeah.
Let me clean this up. SPY is looking good. Rejections, we did not create a lower low, so that's good. We just completed the M pattern. This is the leg two, leg one, leg two. Bitcoin reverses from the $88,000, the one that we predicted. So hopefully it will continue because it could be just a pullback after a downtrend and then pull back and then down again. So hopefully it's not. Hopefully we will maintain that $88,000. For ooh, we're already up here. This is so bullish. You got like a Morningstar pattern here, which is bullish, confirmed today with a gapping. So resistance will be let me see, this could be getting exhausted already. So we gotta have to pay attention real quick. 174.17 is your top resistance for now. $174.17. Which could reach to 175.66. Right here. And the third one will be the 177. We surpass half of this 177, then there's more likely we're gonna get to that 170, 180, I mean 680. So we have that 178. These are just the local resistance that we need to surpass, okay? So you got 177. Close enough. What will be that 171? We have see a possible reaction that 172 to 171. So let's pay attention to that. It's gonna be way over bought already. You got a tweezer top already, so we might recover, yep, from that 171. So we had a breaking candle right here, consolidating during pre-morning market. So from 171 to 169, right here. So it just break out during pre-morning market. So we may expect to retest this before going up. Now we're gonna see where is then we could draw a trend line here too. You could draw a trend line there to see an early rejection. So if you're anticipating here, it may fall here and then go up there. Because right now we just have this trend line here. Since it's being respected. So that's important. So let's see, support here, all the way here. Well, fine, so we have two play that we could do, but let's take a look at QBTX. I know people don't like QBTX anymore.
The funny thing is nobody likes it, but it's actually the best time to play it right now because it's so cheap.
It's nice. Wow. We continue this. This is a rejection right here. So next week we might start coming up again. Yeah, this is nice. Let's see if we could trade QBTX too.
If you look at QTX yesterday, I mean, there was probably one, two, there was three moves yesterday. You could have made money off of it.
Yeah, 1, 2.
I'm looking at 15 minutes.
1, 2. You would have been made 2.
Yeah.
And look at that. This was the old line too. It's just respecting within that. So
Yeah.
let's see.
I mean, it's good at least twice a day for a scalp.
Yeah, 44. All right, somebody please mute yourself. It's
Um,
supposed to be
I,
automatic. That's muted. I don't know why
that's,
it's
that's
not
probably
muted.
me, that's probably me, my grandkids are here, and then we shut my office door.
We still have time, right, Tom? Let me take a look at
We've got 10 minutes.
yeah,
Somebody was saying Google is ripping right now.
let me check that.
I mean, Michael called Google yesterday, and it was amazing. First out the gate.
Yeah, this is nice.
Oh yeah, it's pumping.
Yeah.
It's up so it's about $6 from pre-market lows. $7. It's already above yesterday's high too.
Yep. We're not gonna chase it. We don't want to chase it.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't want to chase it.
One thing I learned, right? Sometimes you just gotta let things go.
Yeah.
If you miss out, you miss out, but it's better than buying it at the high just to watch it turn around and retest.
Mhm.
See a
Like
lot of Tesla. I see a lot of Tesla too in the comments.
I went over Tesla yesterday, and then
Yep.
late not show. It's already ripping my resistance.
Whew.
Yep, look at that. Yesterday I said that 413 is critical. So if we surpass that 413, your real resistance lies on that 422, 423. So we need
Yep.
to surpass that because this is a support. Our support now is leaning towards resistance now. So right here is your resistance. This is a key resistance, okay? This green one. This is a key resistance. Why? Because it was a support. Now it's becoming a resistance. So break through that 412, 413, 411 actually, 411 and 412. So it's currently above that resistance already. So we're really leaning towards that 422, 423 for Tesla. Yeah, so we're really half of this candle. See, resistance really lies on that 123. Yeah, it
I mean,
really lies
they
on
had
that
big news
123.
yesterday, right? That was big news with them and Nvidia partnering.
With what?
Nvidia and Tesla partnering yesterday.
I didn't know
With
that.
they're gonna do some big Nvidia data center in Saudi Arabia called XAI. Oh,
Mm.
with XAI, excuse me, with XAI, yeah. And of course, him and Elon and Trump have kissed and made up too. So,
We need to. We need that tax credit, you know?
yep. Oh, was he Jersey? Was Elon thanking Trump last night? I missed that.
This is the keys resistance right here. It's for 439 to that 443, 442. So that's really a key level resistance. It's pretty critical. This is key level resistance here. So the white one is a pivotal point where this thing could continue to fall here, or this will continue to go up, retest that 424, 423 level of resistance, break through that. You have the 432, 432, yep, 432. Maybe you start with 430, 432, and then the real key level resistance lies on that 439 to 443, okay? Or 443, I just rounded off because it's 442.89. So it's within these range. So Tesla's looking good. We just
Yeah.
don't want to enter right away because what the market is really expecting to be green, and then we don't want to get caught. We don't want to get caught in the bull trap and then ended up going down. So these are your levels of resistance. So in case it break through the resistance, and these are the level. And Tesla moves a lot. They don't move $2. They move like 10, 20, 30, 40, sometimes $50. NVIDIA, on the other hand, they don't really move as much. Like I know it's like $10 is their top normally. So what is it? Let's take a look at the average. So 182 to 187, $5. 180, 179 to 184, another $5. 184, 189, $5. See, they just move $5. But since earnings, so maybe we'll see like $10. I'll be surprised if it moves $20 today. But with Tesla moves a lot.
Yeah.
190, 186, 197, see, $10. So those are the pretty average. You guys could measure the candlesticks, how much within a day they could trade. So the average in for NVIDIA is like $5. But if the momentum is strong, it's usually $10. So look at this, 191 to 203. Okay, so that's about $11 or 192 to 203, $11, but still $10 is usually the maximum. Let's see this one, 182 to 195, $13. So that's good. So, but let's see today when the market opens, when NVIDIA open, we're gonna see how far can it go. So we anticipate about $10, $12 range for a good news, and for a daily move, $5, $2 to $5. Okay. So if you see NVIDIA has been moving about that $10, so now be careful because it could just be fluctuating. Don't expect a rally to go higher than $20. So the maximum was about $12. So measure your candlesticks. That's a teaching 101. All right, let's go ahead. So shall we go with NVIDIA? We do options?
Yeah,
Or-
you want me to, and I'll keep an eye maybe on the SPY.
Okay. I do like the SPY because SPY is cheaper for everybody. But the
Yep.
good thing about NVIDIA is they could buy NVDL, Tom.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
I
do that. You take a look at the SPY.
well, whatever Nvidia does, the SPY is going to follow anyway. So
Yeah. Let's take a look at NVIDIA because we could do 2x. So for those people who doesn't do options, we could do NVDL. Like Ray. Let's do trend line. If we see a breakout here, at least do a VWAP here. So if we're following the trend line here, when you see candle right above the VWAP, you could enter a position using, let's take a look at 5 minutes first. With shares, you don't have to look at 5 minutes. I mean, not necessarily, but I normally do a 15 or 30 minutes for the shares. Okay, so if you are an aggressive trader, this is the bottom of the trend line. This is where you enter a position. We are respecting this upper trend line in here if you're doing shares, okay? This is for shares. So pretty much a confirmation of this entry. If you enter right now at this current level, the confirm uptrend lies on that above 90, about $100, right? So $100, but your first take profit, well, it all depends too. So this is $100. It's gonna be hard for people. Your first take profit is on that top of the pole, which is 101. So that's only like $1 So maybe, let me see, maybe not be good because it's still expensive for others to buy 100 shares of $100 just to gain $100. So that's a little bit too expensive. Or if NVIDIA, I know NVIDIA's premium is going to be so expensive, you could do NVDL instead for options as well. So it's actually starting now. So let's see.
yep. We just opened.
Yeah. See, now it's dumping now. Maybe this is just retesting the pre-morning market. Let's take a look at NVIDIA. Yeah, so let's just wait. See, this is a bullish pennant. It's falling, retesting the pre-morning market. I think this could be either recovery or going back to the downside. Let's see. If this is really a strong move, it normally just wake up, but we're not seeing that. So it's gonna fall. Yep. It looks like it's favoring a very short put. Jet to test here. Not confirmed yet, guys. Still too early. It needs to cool off because Nvidia has been flying. Yeah. Normally, if the market wants to do a whipsaw, they'll just wake it up. Like this is what it's doing. But it's taking so long to do it. So I'm not really convinced that. Okay, let's see. Let's see the order block too. The order block is showing all red. Okay, that's a whipsaw. Give me 1 second.
Funny thing is, SPY is actually going up against Nvidia. Yep. The SPY bounced off the VWAP and now is moving up, trying to break pre-market highs.
Yeah, this thing is going to continue to fall. I think that either recover here. This is half of the candle, by the way.
Wow, Tesla's popping.
Up.
It's almost a
Yeah.
420.
Yeah. Yep. It sucks. Nvidia, I wanted to do Nvidia. Now we
Yep.
missed. Oh
Yep.
man, we just missed Tesla. See, remember I said if we break out of that 413, we're gonna get it's gonna go to the 423 though. But right now it's retesting the half of this candle. It's retesting half of that candle. See, this is our breakout level. Nvidia, come on, Nvidia. I was cheering for you.
Profit taking.
Huh?
People are taking their profits from yesterday.
Yeah, taking profit. Tom, watch Nvidia.
Yep. I want you for a reversal.
See that?
No, it's breaking down.
Look at that. Look at our support. This could be a recovery. Let's see. We got 10 minutes to finish that. We have 40 seconds to finish that. Tesla's pulling back. I just don't want you guys to get caught.
No.
But this was good. Oh, we missed this. How's Nvidia, Tom?
Nvidia is trying to fight back. It bottomed out at 192.32. Next candle opened above that, so it's moving back up.
I think Tesla is really gonna test that 123. It's a little bit risky. This is way too aggressive because we have way oversold, but it's gonna get to that our resistance, that 123, by the way. It's a risky trade, okay? If you enter here right now, it's gonna get to that 123, but it's a risky trade. I love you, hon. It's a risky trade. You have like 22 seconds, 20 seconds, 18. Give me green candle. Give me green candle. Come on,
Yeah,
9.
Nvidia's fighting back. Nice.
Give me indecision candle. If it's red, forget it. It's gonna come down. Yep. It's pulling back. So let's see if it's retest here for Nvidia and see. I mean, for Tesla, I see we could be able to enter that. How's Nvidia? Recovering or not?
Coming back, it's trying to get back up to pre-market. It's at 193.80. Now it's just pulled back a little, but it's fighting.
Yeah, it's not giving me a good sign. You might test the VWAP here. But Tesla's bullish, by the way. Tesla's bullish. This is your top resistance. Yeah, it really wants to push it. Yep. At least, yeah, 423 is really the resistance, guys. It's really that resistance. Okay, it's pumping. No, it's pumping now. Let me take a look at NVIDIA on my phone. Look at that. NVIDIA is perfectly aligned with our support level.
Yep. It's about to cross back above pre-market if it keeps going.
NVIDIA is going to recover that. Come on, Tesla. Tesla wants to push to 423 though. It really wants to. If you guys going to do for a call for Tesla, do it in the money, okay?
I took some TSLN because it was cheaper.
Yeah, that's fine. So what I do with just push it. You got 1 minute. Okay, there you go. Come on, don't be shy. He really wants to put that 423, guys. He really wants to. Come on, there you go. Yep.
Nvidia do that. All right, so Nvidia had a decent recovery and opened up a second green candle off that big red candle we just had.
Pay attention to Tesla, okay? Let me take a look at NVIDIA.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the story for NVIDIA. We had a perfect support here.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because of this resistance, right? There's a price action reacting. After a rally, it bounces and it seems like we're respecting that level. Honestly, I think it is respecting that level. I believe it is respecting that level. Let me just finish another candle here to confirm. That's not a good candle. We want a green candle because we don't want to touch a back here again. If it's gonna back test here, I want a wick to give me a tweezer bottom. If that's what we see, a tweezer bottom, that is your first cue to enter a trade. Let me see. Okay. It's nothing yet, okay? Nothing is confirmed yet.
So it's got a pullback.
On what?
On the 5 minute chart, it double topped at four, was it 421.22? Now it's pulling back to test VWAP on the 5 minute.
You might test that VWAP up to 416
Yep.
before I actually go up. Remember, one red, it's okay. Remember, one red is just a pullback, okay? One red is just a pullback. It needs to calm down. We are way overbought on Tesla.
Yeah, I mean we peaked at 88 on the RSI.
Mhm.
That's
But
hot. And not a good hot either.
yeah. But it's still favor call for Tesla, though. It still favors
Yeah,
call.
it's bouncing nicely off the VWAP. It's pulling back up.
Mhm. Come on, just pump it.
But there is a big order block on the 15 at 421.26. For and 30 minute also.
Yeah.
You gotta go all the way out to 1 hour. If you go out to 1 hour, you push past it. So if you're willing to hold it.
Well, we call it in at 419, but let's see.
Yeah,
But it just fluctuated, still not profitable, I believe. I did not take the call.
that's good.
Come on, there you
Yeah,
go. Come
there you
on.
go. It's pushing past. Oh, you move back to it. Okay.
Giga's in profit now. It's pushing. Don't be shy. Now it's gonna give me $1 less.
Mary, you're getting so good at calling Tesla. You're gonna make me go against my rule.
21% on TSLL, $42.
Nice.
20%, that's good.
Nice, Jersey. Jersey get 23%. Nice
Yep,
job, Jersey. Jersey is one of Mary's students,
that's right.
guys. So
How much you made?
yeah, he's an example of what one-on-one coaching will help you with.
Yeah, but Jersey gotta go back to me because he needs discipline.
Ah, is he breaking the rules
Sorry,
again?
Jersey. Yep, good job. Good job. You guys making 15%.
Nice.
20% is good for scalping.
15% on a morning scalp is great.
Yeah. Come on, push it. I really want that 423. Come on, 423. Hey, sometimes it doesn't reach there. It's close enough. It's 422, 676. Okay, but if it touches there, I want you guys to start taking profit on that because it's close enough. This our take profit is that 423.37. It's currently 422.98. Okay, it's gonna get there.
Yeah, perfect example. Mary, on the 5 minute, how it bounced twice off of VWAP and then just recovered.
Yep, look at that. Look at that. That is your first take profit, guys.
Nice.
423.47. That's your first Q. It could extend to 424. Let me see. It's still bullish. It's still bullish, okay? We have like 4 minutes. Still bullish. So that's your first take profit level. If you're greedy, it's gonna get to 424.24. And then let's see how's the reaction because it's way oversold, okay? We cannot stay too long in here. It's gonna pull back. It's really
Yep,
gonna pull back.
it's almost at 90
Yep,
on the 5 minute.
yep. This is our first take profit, guys.
15
You
minutes at
wanna,
86. Yeah, it's hot.
yep, it's
I like this for a pullback again to VWAP, and then I may do it, Mary.
Tom, I think you need to calm down first, okay?
Well, I'm gonna wait.
When
I'm
you
gonna wait till
enter a
VWAP.
trade, you should not be afraid. So right
No,
now,
no,
you still,
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till VWAP. If it pulls
uh,
back,
I want you to be confident when you enter that
yeah.
trade. So if you feel like you still have pain on that wound, not yet. It means you're not.
And it's only Tesla that does it to me. Like I've been 5 out of 6 on SPY this week, just testing out my new skill on this, and but Tesla, every time I do it, it burns me.
This is why I said to take profit at this level first, because it's gonna pull back. It's way overbought. We need to calm down. We need to the stock needs to calm down. It needs to retest the VWAP to cool off so we could continue to go higher, okay?
All right, so we got morning structure all set. SPY is looking really good. If you guys are looking for something else, it's doing really well. It had a doji, now it's got a nice big green candle pushing above.
See, I told you guys the first, to those people who's greedy doesn't want to take profit yet, this is your cue, okay? Now, to those people who have a high risk tolerance, I suggest to start scaling out your profit if you do have more than 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you have, because we need to cool off. We're just way, way overbought. This is 90. It could reach to 100, yes, but your second resistance lies on that 426.
Well, SPY just took off
Yeah, we cannot look at the
because
same
Nvidia
screen.
because Nvidia's pumping again. So
Okay, again.
Nvidia is back to more than half of that big red candle that it opened, so it's looking good.
All right, let me I want to know if you guys are done with Tesla or you want to continue because we would like to take another, but I don't want to keep you guys hanging. Let's see if we're gonna get to that 426. All right, so one candle, one green candle, I mean one red candle is okay. We still have no red candle here, so it's still bullish. It's already 9:48. Volume is pretty good.
Got a question for you.
Volume's pretty good.
You know,
Okay, so you guys are done with Tesla? All right, they said they're done with Tesla.
get your money.
Regarding Tesla at this juncture, would be advisable to buy puts at this point since it's reaching the next resistance?
I'm so sorry. I think you're lagging, like it's not clear your
Yeah,
voice.
it was really muted, Jay Friend.
Sorry.
Your question was really muted. We couldn't understand your
I'm
question.
sorry. Okay. I was asking about Tesla at these levels, since it's reaching its next resistance. Would it be a good idea to buy puts at this juncture? To write it down.
I would like to see a price action yet. We don't see it yet. Most likely, we're just gonna have one red candle. Maybe if this is a continuous strong bullish momentum, we're just gonna have a one red candle before it goes rally back to that 433.
It's already down $2 from down.
Well, I am not taking put. I'm not going against the trend right now, not yet. This is a critical level. I told you guys yesterday that 423 it actually went to 425 is a critical level. It's a pivotal level where it could rip and go up, or this one could pull back and retest at least
Yep.
back without 419, 418, right? It's a possibility, but I don't want to do it right now because it's not giving me any kind of
Mary, go
rejection.
to the 5. Go to the 5 and look at that. Look at that.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's just
So if you
ripping.
if you had tried to jump and guess that, oh, it's time to go, look at Tesla's. You got to wait for this like if this next candle had been red, that might have been your first indicator that it's going to come back, but it's not.
Yep. So this is just really bullish. So
Can we
okay,
look at Nvidia?
yeah, to go
Yeah,
NVIDIA.
Nvidia
I think it's trying to go up.
It's trying to get above the
Let's
market,
see
stay
if we
there.
break out of this resistance, or this is just a possible continuation to the downside and retested at 192. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, this was a good call here. So you don't want to jump into NVIDIA just because it's ripping, right? Because there's really no confirmation yet. We just fall below the trend line, the lower trend line. So this scenario could retest here, and then let's see if it's going to go back up and go, and then that's good. Let's see, we're not done yet. So this is pretty strong, actually. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, this would be a good candle because if it closes, it'll be above VWAP.
Yeah. Let's see.
It
If
won't.
we give us another candle and green, then we could enter a call here.
Yep.
But this is what I'm talking about right here. So retest, free fall, retest this trend line. See, it's reacting there. So let's see. If we have a green candle above half of this candle, like right here, about 194.73 or 75, and then we can.
Yep. So
But
what
it's
you guys
still-
should be doing now, you should be pulling up your options
Yes.
and getting ready in case Mary calls it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not fully confirmed. This is an aggressive trade, okay? Because there's gonna have a hurdle on that 194, 195, 194, which is 196. It's gonna have a hurdle in there. So it's not confirmed yet. If we follow the morning structures, the fully confirmed resistance lies on that 197. So if we move above that 197, it means we created a new higher high and we break out of that pre-morning market. And right now it's not happening. This is an aggressive trade, aggressive entry. So we're waiting for 2 more minutes. You see this volume is going down, but your candle is going up. What does that mean? There's no breakout to confirm, or at least no volume to confirm to justify the move to the upside.
Losing momentum?
I'm sorry?
Does it also mean losing momentum?
It's not that losing momentum, because if you look at the 1 hour, we do have this spiking volume. By the way, ignore the red or the color, okay? Because the red is just following the candle color. This is a rejection candle to the upside. This is a support. This is a key level of support. This is actually a beautiful rejections for entry to the upside. So if you're not waiting for confirmation, this is already a good sign that it's reverses from 192. So this is a beautiful rejection candle. This is a whip opposite. Yep.
1 minute on this 5-minute candle, it's looking great.
Actually, Tom, this is really a good rejection, by the way. So an aggressive entry, go do a limit order, okay? Limit order. So let's see, limit order. Do in the money. I don't know how much is it. It might be expensive right now, guys. May not be a good.
Today, or
I prefer to do 1 week.
I mean, so it's because it's either the Nvidia's Fridays, guys. So it's either tomorrow or next week.
Yeah.
And honestly, there's not a big dollar difference if you take next week and you buy yourself a little time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna probably take 192.50. It's like 7.15 for a
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah.
I like to go 1 in the money.
This is what I'm talking about. Like it's gonna be like a reactions on that 194, 195, that 196, 195, 96. It's gonna be reaction, but it looks It looks bullish now for me. It's not confirmed yet. Just like I said, it could be just retesting of this trend line, but it's an aggressive trader and then retest your VWAP before it climbs back up again. But if I'm entering a trade, yes, I will enter now. I'm an aggressive trader, I will enter now. But it could pull back here. Do a limit order, don't do market order. If you're scalping, we could only get
I took it, so I'm up to pushing 3% already.
your
Yep,
first
just
take profit if you're scalping. Remember, scalping is a small profit, stack up together. That's what it is, okay? So your first level right now is we're waiting that 196.74. That's actually one of your first take profit level. But break out of that will just definitely give us that 199. Well, 198 to 199, by the way. Let's see. Okay.
There we go. Come on.
Tesla stripping.
Yeah, Tesla's at 425. Yep.
Yep,
So
that's
so there's your answer. Should I start playing puts, right? You gotta wait.
yep. I just saved your life there, buddy. Just kidding.
That deserves a boba.
Don't forget my boba. Jersey, don't forget my boba. I'm actually traveling right now. I'm with my husband because he's traveling for work purposes and I have to see him. I haven't seen him for 2 weeks. I gotta do mommy's duty. I mean, wife's duty, right? So he's pulling back.
Yeah, but it's not bad.
Mhm. He could pull back here. The reason why I want you guys to do a in the money and 1 week expiration is because Nvidia beat earnings. Expectations succeeded. What is their expectations? $65 billion. And that's what Jensen said.
Crazy, right?
They have $500 billion line up for their future orders, which GPUs is already sold out. So even if this thing pulls back, you could actually wait for it until next week. And this thing is I guarantee you this thing is gonna get to 212, 213, all the way to 220. Analysis said 220.
Yeah. And there's the beauty of taking something that's a week out on something like this rather than same day or next day, right?
Yep.
You don't panic.
Honestly, it's still bullish. Nvidia is still bullish. Just like I said, remember we said we're gonna have reactions on this level, and it did. So it did react on here. If we remain above the VWAP, we are still fine. We're still a-okay, but it's just a pullback. Now, what I don't like is I don't like this colorful red, green, red.
Yep.
I want red, green, green,
Green.
red.
Yep.
Yeah. But we're just reacting here, reacting on this candle. And this is exactly what I said. It's gonna react in there. Maybe retest the VWAP and break out. Tesla is still going up. So Nvidia is already reaching about $8. Let's see how much is the candle now. 192, 196. Oh, we still got pretty much more, right? We still have more. So 192, 196. So we still got pretty more space in there. To those people who doesn't do options, you could do NVTX, right? NVTX, I think. Is it NVT? No, NVDL, excuse me. Let me check.
Yeah, NVTX is another one. It's cheaper.
Okay, NVDX.
Yep. Actually, somebody dropped it in a message that I was looking at. It's like, yeah, it's only $35.
Good morning. I'm wondering if I can ask a question. I put it in the chat and I'm not getting a response. I'm not quite sure if you're seeing it. How far do you think Tesla's going to go up?
Were you here earlier or you just got here?
I was here earlier and I actually took the Tesla trade. I'm out now, but I took
Okay.
it.
No worries. It could still get to that 426. You can see this. We still got that 426.68. Your real resistance lies on that 433.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, you are welcome. But this is our first take profit. This is your second take profit right here. And we just need to be cautious because it's way overbought. Overbought. So it needs to slow down, cool off before reaching to that 433. On the daily resistance, this is just starting. We're just starting. So yeah, actually we may have yep, 433, but your real resistance is on this purple color. But it may not happen today, but hey, you'll never know, right? Because Tesla could move 50 bucks in one day. By the way, your second take profit level hits. See, I told you not to take profit to that person. The next one, there's gonna have reactions on that 429, 430 for Tesla. 429 to 431 before heading to that 434 again. But your real resistance for Tesla again is this color, this purple color. Let's go back on NVIDIA. Okay, NVIDIA. Come on, NVIDIA.
I also, Mary, while you're talking, I jumped in on 2 SPY calls for tomorrow.
Look at that breaking resistance too. Take profit 675 to 677.
Tom, say that again.
I took 2 SPY calls while they were talking. For tomorrow, it is, let me get back to that screen. I took a 675 strike price for tomorrow. And it's
I know.
basically, I'm gonna
Go ahead.
ride, and I'm trying to ride NVIDIA.
Yeah, with NVIDIA, I know your theta's eating your money, right? I don't know if you have a stop loss for this, but we don't want to fall below the VWAP. Okay, what's going to happen is if it falls below that VWAP, it's gonna retest the morning support, which is at 192. Okay, and then after that morning support, it may react again and go back. Then we're gonna end up having double bottom. So we don't want this red, red, green. We want different. We want like red, 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 or green, 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 green. We don't want colorful. We don't want Christmas color. Tesla by December end up can be above $500, I guess. Well, I do have resistance on Tesla. It could hit $500. I remember Tesla was like $900, $1,200, and then they do split, and it ended up like $100, and that's when I start buying before Tesla, that $100. Then I sold it too early. I sold it at 221. I remember. I mean, it's not early; it's 100% profit, but it went up to like $400. Okay, so wick is a reaction. This is a spinning top, right? So the good thing about spinning top is easy to trade. Once you see the market or the candles open above, at least within the body of this little spinning top body, and then you could be able to trade it. Above it is more bullish, but what's happening is we're struggling to break through this big elephant bearish candle. And this is serving as a resistance. So a confirmed move to the upside of NVIDIA really lies about that 196 again, right here. So this could be like a move up and then retest of that half of this candle, and then we're gonna go up. That's the scenario. That's the prediction right now. I guess we did not win the lottery, guys.
Yeah, we're still working.
We're still working. I didn't know. Otherwise, Airtwan will tell me, Mary, you don't have to work today.
You'd still be here.
I'm still be here, even if I win the lottery, even if I'm a millionaire.
Actually, it makes it more fun then.
Yeah. I will be here more. Tom,
Come
how
on.
much are you losing on Nvidia?
I am down 10%.
Okay. I don't want people to lose money in here because we could just always go back. So we'll finish off with this candle. But if you have a high risk tolerance, there's a possibility that you could get back to that 192 before it recovers. That's why I said it was like an early entry here, not confirmed. It's gonna flush down, Tom.
Yep.
I highly suggest to get a stop loss on that, please. Yeah, it might flush back here before it recovers. If you're high risk tolerance, this is really a indicator for me that's gonna go down. Not unless it's gonna give me another wick and create a new lower low, then that's not good. I just need a wick. Just give me a price action a wick, but you may recover. But here's the deal, when you guys have a 1 week, then maybe you could hold it tomorrow. Okay, pay attention to your NVIDIA, Tom. Take a look at the Tesla real quick.
Yep. I got it.
Yep. Second take profit level, retesting the resistance before. So it may react from here. Let me see your Tesla is now pulling back shortly, short pullback.
Miss Mary, do you think we can get in a Tesla play now, or is it still good?
You can, but that thing might test the VWAP and then we see if there's a reaction on the VWAP.
Okay.
But this is one of the resistance before, but just be careful because it could retest here. So that's about, how much is that? $2, $3 difference before it actually react.
Okay.
This is the first pullback. This is the first pullback of Tesla after a rally. So yeah, this is really the resistance, but this is
Around
the resistance.
419?
419? No, 421. It could react on the 420.
421?
Yeah, it could
Okay.
react on that 421. This is an early entry if this is a pullback, or at least wait for another candle because it's only like 5 minutes with one candle. It's not fully confirmed yet. So wait for like 1 minute and we go from there. Let me take an NVIDIA. NVIDIA really wants to fall back here, guys.
Also, just for the coaching, just send your email first.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm thinking of doing a small group instead because it's too much and I don't have time to do individual. And Josh is changing the coaching now. So the price is also changing. So they want to that's the reason why I want to prefer a small group of 5 at least. So
Okay.
that your price doesn't go higher.
Okay.
Because the coaching session is gonna be, I think, 235 or 250. And currently right now, and then if you do a small group of 5, it's 130,
Okay.
and you're still
So
interacting with me.
so maybe you could probably um wait till you have 5 guys and schedule a date.
Well, I'm not gonna wait 5 guys, at least if I have 3,
Okay.
because
Okay.
it's not fair for those people who's been waiting for me.
And so the dates, is it based on your schedule, right? You're available.
I'm not available this week because of the holidays, but I do have next week. And next week, I think Tamir has the small group session starts next week, but so I could do mine on Friday evening.
Okay.
And also, Tom, I'll talk to you too about the options, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
So, Miss Mary, we should not book any slot for this week then.
I'm sorry?
So I'm saying, I was thinking to book a class tomorrow, like around 4 p.m. So I was seeing the open slot in Whoop.
Oh, the
So
slots is all open. It's just I have to confirm with you guys if I'm available. So it's really not confirmed all those. So all those are open, but I'm not available. So I have next week, I need a small session, at least 3 to 5. I have availability on Friday of next week, 5 o'clock. So I'm very generous with time. So don't worry. I know it's just 1 hour, but I'm very generous with time. I try to leave you guys without at least without doubts. Okay. So if you have particular questions and I can't seem to understand, you guys can't seem to understand it, I'll really try my best for you guys to finish off with a session that, oh yes, I got it now. I got it now. Okay. So I'm really, really generous on my time. So don't worry about that 1 hour. I could always extend that. So
Too generous.
yeah. So especially when I do with Tom, forget it. I have to tell Tom to stop. So
Yeah.
for Tesla, we're still not confirmed yet. We do have a possible tweezer bottom here, but it's not confirmed yet. But if you give us one green candle finish up, then maybe that could be a good entry. But a full confirmation for Tesla, it's above 427. So 427, at least it could go up. And we still have this one. Well, we have the 433, by the way. What's going on with NVIDIA, Tom?
It's fighting. It's
Okay,
trying.
yeah. We fail below this,
Yeah.
and this is actually my cue. If I'm trading this right now, this is actually my cue to exit out my position, and then I will wait for another confirmation as long as we go above here. And we want a candle right here. This is an aggressive entry when I tell you guys, but I said we're gonna have a struggle here. And it did struggle. So if we ended up having another green candle here, just wait for confirmation to move above the VWAP. But it could give us a W pattern, guys. We still haven't created at least a lowest low, so that's good. So
That's
if
kind of what I was. Yeah. That's what. Yeah. You're in 5 minutes. Yeah. That's what I've been looking at. 5 minutes.
Mhm.
See what happens here.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, Mary, I gotta go on mute. I gotta take this call here real quick.
No worries, no worries. To those people who are subscribed to me, my morning huddle will be available to you guys. When the price is changing, if you guys are on my link, you will be grandfathered and you will be able to have access to I opened the morning huddle available to everyone because I want to help people, especially during these times that everybody is bleeding, right? So if that changes and the VIP is only available for VIP, unfortunately, I have no control over it. But what I could control is to open the link to everybody, but I don't want to go against Josh. This is his Discord, guys. I just do volunteers here. So, but right now it's open for everyone. So for NVIDIA, to those people who are still holding calls, as long as you have the 1 week, we could still recover and in the money. I'm anticipating to fall here. There is a risk. You guys should have a risk tolerance when it comes to options. When I have a very high risk tolerance. Why? Because I've suffered a lot of loss following a lot of YouTubers, right? So that's the reason why this is my journey to you. So that's the reason why I do teaching, because I don't want you guys to follow people blindly. So with that being said, I have more risk tolerance on options that I don't really get bothered anymore if I'm losing 20%, 30%, but I do manage my position size, right? So if I do an options and this doesn't work, I'm okay with 30% stop loss. I know that's a lot. For other people who don't have much money, and 30% it's a lot. But if you're trading a volatile stocks like Nvidia is really not really a volatile stock. It's actually moved a little bit compared to Tesla. But my risk tolerance is higher. I sometimes get out of 50, yes, but it doesn't bother me because I know I could take a trade again, or I'm just gonna hold this until next week because I have an expiration until next week. With a good guidance, with expectations beat, I think this thing is gonna go back up again. Okay. So we're gonna end up having a double bottom. So right here. This is your double bottom. It's going to react, and I think we're going to end up having a double bottom. That's when it's going to recover again, retest this. So for a risk taker, wait until this thing recovers here, finish a candle, as long as we respected this morning support, and then we could enter a trade here for after we stop out, a second entry here. But remember, if you have 2 losses already, if you have 1 loss, fine, take a deep breath. If you have 2 losses, you guys should not be trading anymore. Why? Because you have to maintain your peace. Because why? It's going to bother you the whole day that you lost money. That's just me. I look at 5 and 10 minutes. I look at both. So we have a W pattern. So this could be the bottom. So we're trading, where are we trading? We're trading on this candle, right? We're trading on this candle. Yes, Wabu. So we got a double bottom here possibility for Nvidia. A bunch of rejections here. We have 11 minutes to finish this off. I hope this thing is going to go up and give us a rejection candle above VWAP. That will be so good. Very good.
Miss Mary, would you like to take a look at QBTS, please?
Yes. Somebody watch NVIDIA for me, please. QBTS.
X. No, the other one. X. Correct, the one.
Oh, that YouTube is different. We'll talk about that. I'll organize that YouTube premium. I don't really. Let me see if I could be able to use that to incorporate the morning huddle instead, right? So let me see what I could do, okay? For QBTX, I guess I had this already. If we go above that $39, then we could get to that $44. Right now, we're just gonna go vacillate. Your support lies back here to that 31. So if we get to enter that $31, your buy signal lies on that $31 to $28. Yes, it's quite a lot, but I will not buy it right now. Yep. Actually, let's see. If you buy at 36, 38, $2, if you're okay with that, that's fine. But still falling for me. I'll really wait. I'll wait. Yeah. I will wait for this.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'll wait. Bye, Rebecca. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, guys. NVIDIA is really running slow, but here, okay. This is good. This is good. Recovery time. Anybody take a call here? We're waiting, okay? We are waiting. Now we're going sideways. We're not consolidating with this 194, 196 to 192. We're just consolidating now. And that's not good for that's good wobble. Just wait patiently. I have UNH long term. I have I had a price. I have a buy signal on UNH when it was actually 300, 248. I could check UNH real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, UNH has no reversal yet. And just like I said, I have this long term. Let me see why this is crooked. Actually, could be a recovery here. Hold on. Just get rid of the VWAP. You cannot use VWAP when you're doing a technicals.
Miss Mary,
Yes,
are you listening me?
I could hear you.
Yeah. Actually, I got a call for NVIDIA like for November 28th, but I'm down. So what you suggest? I will keep it, but I have only one call in the money.
28, honestly, I will keep, I'm not a financial advisor, but I will keep it.
Yeah, because I'm down right now for like 10%. So I'm thinking I keep it or just go for it.
You're gonna have to have a stop loss for that. 10% is pretty okay to hold on to your call.
Mhm.
If you're 50%, that's when I say, hey, definitely you need to get out. But if it's like 10%, even 20%, I'll say hold on to it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing you what I do. But I think it's still bullish for me. NVIDIA is still bullish.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
And you have plenty of time. It's a 28. So just have a stop
Yeah.
loss, okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mhm.
Miss Mary?
Yes.
Yeah, I DM you in the Discord regarding the coaching session as well, and I'm still waiting for you to reply back to me. I want to be part of the next group, please.
Sure. Can you DM me because you know what I got a lot of messages, guys. I'm so sorry. And but if you DM me, I'll go ahead and put you in. Since you
Okay.
DM me first, I put you in.
Yes, I did. So
What about, tell me what you need on that and see if I could put you in a little bit earlier than next week.
what was the question? Tell you what I
Tell me
did?
what you need, like what you need help with, but you have to be specific, okay?
Oh, okay.
And then we could go from there.
Okay, sound good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. For UNH, we still have no recovery yet. We are actually sitting on the support between that 292 to 312. Yes, it's pretty a lot, but this is a key support on the weekly. For me, I would wait for it to enter a trade if you're going to swing it, or you're gonna have to do scale in slowly from this level all the way to here. So you could scale in DCA down all the way to 292 if it ever falls. We still have no recovery yet at this moment, but we are sitting on the support level for UNH. It could be a recovery soon, but nothing is set on stone. But remember, if we continue to fall, especially below 293, there is a gap down. So maybe wait or DCAing down, there's a gap down to that 273. And this is your 2-day chart. I do use 2-day chart, by the way. So let me see what is the full confirmation for you. I know full confirmation lies on that 338 because you want to clear the hurdle above 21 EMA. So you clear above that 228, and then you have all the way to back to that $400. So at least 381 to $400. That's your resistance, right? So, but currently right now, we are just still seeing no recovery, but we are sitting right on the support though. This was a resistance, this was a resistance, a breakout level lies on this level. So you could either enter here and DCA down, okay? But remember, every trade carries risk, okay? So that at least 294, 293 will be your DCA down because you don't want to fall below that. And there's a gap on that 273. So that could be a good buying opportunity, I might say, to swing it. Your first take profit, if you do swing it, it's actually about 340. Or if you want to be a little bit generous, starts with 333. Covered calls, that's good. You have covered calls. If you have 100 shares of any stocks of your choice or whatever, how much, let's say you have NVIDIA for 100 shares, you could do covered calls. It's a way of getting a passive income. Let's see what's going on with NVIDIA. Are we recovering? Yeah, it looks like, okay. The weekly is looking good. Daily's tweezer bottom. We got a morning star pattern. We got a pullback, and this is just a short pullback, guys. It's pulling back on that 50 MAs. Take this out. Pulling back to the 50 MAs. Okay. Reaction. Reaction. I feel like it's taking so long, right? What time is it? 10:28. So we are under consolidation. This is what I don't like. I don't like colorful. You see, there's no pattern. There's really no pattern. So this will be here and right here. Let me just delete this now. So now we're under consolidation. So, and by the way, NVIDIA actually moves in the afternoon. So let's see if it's gonna move. So the green one is your resistance, the support lies here. So we are trading within this big body of candles, okay? So it could be like a W pattern. We have a W here. We have here's your line. See the W now? Then you have the double bottom. Bunch of rejections to the downside. So it may retest here. We're really struggling to break out of this 196, 195 right here. But I think it's gonna push higher.
So, Miss Mary, any advice for the people who are holding Ethereum stock, ETHU 2x? Yesterday you shared the levels details where it can go, but for the patients like we are deep down. So what should we do? Like my cost is like $86 and right now it's in 59.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Hold that thought. Let me just go back with Tesla. Anybody took Tesla here? So that was a good pullback. So your resistance, good job, CX. So when you took that call here, that was a good entry, but it's an aggressive entry, okay? That was really good because normally what happens is it normally tests the VWAP first before recovery, and it's close enough. It did not touch here, close enough. But once the resistance becomes a support, it's a buying opportunity, right? So your first take profit normally is the top of the candle right here. Now you have a breaking candle. It may rebound and retest this again before it move up. So your second take profit level is still here, still that 433, 434. Just see if there's any kind of hurdle that we have to pay attention first. Actually, it's gonna hit. This is your struggle right now. This is your struggle. And this is your 200 MAs, and there's always hard to break through that hurdle. So I don't know how much you are profit already. That is one of saying, hey, you could scale out, you could take profit. I don't know how much did you buy. If we finish using the 1 hour, you still have 20 minutes. But I think it's gonna break through that. But it's gonna be a little bit of struggle, but I think it's gonna break through. That's gonna be your first hurdle. But your second take profit is that 430, 431, and then that 434, 433. It's still the resistance. This is still a key level resistance. But this is your hurdle right now. Currently your hurdle. It's still bullish though. It's still bullish. It still favors call. And I know you have questions. Just let me just take a look at NVIDIA real quick.
I'm back, Mary. NVIDIA's trying to form that W.
Yeah.
Slow.
Yeah. So we got a good recovery there. That's good. Yep. Tesla still wants to rip. So Tesla is still bullish, guys. Still bullish.
See, and I missed it. Remember I told you if it touches VWAP on the 5, I was going to take it, and I didn't because I was on this doctor call.
It's okay.
Look at it.
All right. The guy who has question, he said that he's pretty down. What is it again? Say that one more time.
For ETHU stock, 2x.
What is it? ETU? ETHU?
Yeah, E2, yeah. ETHU.
Oh, okay. What do you have? Shares or?
Shares, I'm holding shares, yeah.
Okay.
It's,
You know the Discord, I gave you guys technicals, right? And I warned people about ETHU. What do you guys see here? It still continued to the downside. We haven't recovered yet. It's still a falling knife. Yes, it's a falling knife. There's no green, no changing colors. It still continued to go down. The real support lies on that $45. That $42 to $45 is your support. Currently, right now, we're just being respected with that $55. Well, I give a technical, it's about 54, 55. Did you guys see that? Did you see that?
yes, Mary.
Okay, so you saw that. So I did give you guys a technical as well yesterday that this thing could actually head to that 42, 45 if we cannot hold it. There is no rejection to the downside yet, really no rejection. You see this color, all red. What does that mean? It's still full acceleration to the downside. Once you start seeing one green and saying like, hey, at least it's like orange, it's like we're slowing down on the downside, maybe we could possibly recover from here. We're not seeing that yet. But once again, this is crypto related, so we have to take a look at Ethereum, right? But right now, it's still a falling knife. But here's the deal. If you believe in ETHU and you have more capital to trade, you just have to put it aside and perhaps wait for it to recover. because it's still gonna fall. 54, 55 is one of your key level support, but if we can't hold that, we definitely going to see that 42, 45. So if you have it, if you don't have a capital to trade, I'm not a financial advisor, you could either sell it but if you still have some money to trade, either just put it aside and let it be and wait for it to recover. Eventually it's gonna recover, but it's just may not be anytime soon.
Yes, like I do have the capital, but just want to like if the like Bitcoin start going up and Ethereum will also going start up, so we will gonna recover like maybe in 2 or 3 months. So should we hold like that in that context?
You're gonna have to hold it long. You have to really hold it long. I'm sure you're down a lot. What about do a covered call?
Yeah, covered calls are like very weird, I would say, in E2 because their spread is very high. Um, so selling and buying is very different. Or maybe we do a long covered call.
No, do 2 weeks. This thing is not gonna recover
Keep it
anytime
short.
soon.
Don't go
Yeah,
long, because then you get trapped.
yeah. You do like 2 weeks. That's how you invest
Because
like
ETH,
that.
ETH does it weekly. What's your cost right now?
85
Yeah.
dollar, I think,
Okay.
60 cents.
And what's he trading at 60? Your thing is you want to stay at a delta that's 20. I mean, yeah, 20 or less, right? So if you look at that, where would you be at? I mean, you could still go all the way out to 75
You're
and be at
not
a delta of just under 28 and collect $160
waiting.
for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I that's a good idea, Tom. 70 is good because it's not like it's gonna get there anytime soon.
Nope,
But
that's
do it 2 weeks.
$160. Yeah, for 2 weeks.
Mhm.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a $15 difference. What is trading at now? SPY is starting to run. Is Nvidia pulling up? Yep.
Yeah, it's pulling up. It's pulling up.
Here we go. I'm getting out of the red.
Well, I mentioned earlier, like this could be like a buying opportunity here if they want to. I know it's a bit risky, but you're just playing with a double bottom. So whoever take that call, good for you guys. I'm gonna start practicing to take my own trade because I cannot be sitting
You
here
need
not
to. You need to start
trading.
making some money.
Yeah, I'm gonna start, but the only thing is I'm gonna be more focused on my money.
So my SPY calls are back up to like almost 10%. So I'm gonna put a stop loss in at break even.
Actually, you
Yes.
know what I'm bleeding? I'm bleeding through my hymns. I did not sell my hymns because I do believe in the fundamentals, but I'm bleeding on hymns. I
Yeah,
have
I
it.
have it too.
Miss Mary, can I say something?
Yeah.
I think if you should be trading with us and then we just listen to you. We don't have to see it. We just hear what you're doing and just follow.
No, it's different because everybody
'Cause
has different budget, you
yeah,
know.
I
I
understand
mean,
that.
it's
But
easier for me to say you guys could get it here, it still favors, and then it's calm. But if I tell you guys, oh, I'm buying here, then everybody's freaking out. But I will start trading too, because I need to make money, not sitting here. I think we should change the strategy too. I think I prefer to do like an ETF, buying ETF, and then we could just do it too. But we did good on Tesla. Nvidia is just not pulling. It does not give us a
No, it's
confirmation.
it's a slow. Yeah.
Yeah,
It hasn't even got back to
right.
pre-market lows yet.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to let it go. I mean, don't let it go because I think it's gonna recover.
No, I'm gonna. It's a week out, so I'm
Yeah.
not touching it till at least tomorrow.
Yeah, just hold it. I would hold it.
Miss Mary, could you take a quick look at BITX? I know it's Bitcoin.
I'm sorry guys about Nvidia. Oh, trade carry risk, okay.
It's still falling. Okay.
Still falling, dude.
Yeah.
Want to know how far it could go?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll put it in a covered call 2 week
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Do covered calls.
Yep.
I mean, Airtuan's become the master of those now.
Uh-huh.
Miss Mary, I have a quick question. Earlier you mentioned something about training one-on-one for option with Tom. Is that going to be different from the regular one-on-ones?
Yeah, it's going to be changing too. So if you want to sign up with that, let me know with Tom. But I do need a small group with that as well. So to those people who want to do options with me and Tom, I need to have at least 3 to 5 groups now.
Yeah,
So, okay.
I'm interested in that.
Okay, then we could do a options. Okay, Tom, that's what I want to talk to you about
Yeah,
too.
yeah. My SPY just kicked me out my stop loss because I didn't like where it was going, so I set it at break even and bumped it up a little bit. So I think I flushed out at like 6%.
So
Win.
BITX, go ahead, Tom.
No, I'm just saying a win on that SPY. It's 6%, but it's so tied to Nvidia. I didn't want to hold it.
Okay. Your support really lies on the $30, 29.34, and this reached to 30. Okay, quite enough, right? But this is not a price action. This is not a rejection. This is a continuation to the downside. So if we cannot hold this, guess where's really the support lies? $19.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much aligned with my Fibonacci too. So it's 1942. Okay, I did not put it correctly, but it's close enough to that. That $19 is really your support right here. So if we cannot hold Bitcoin on the $88,000, this thing could fall down. So your key level support lies on that $30 to 29.63, right here. This is not a price action. Still so much room to the downside, and this is the weekly. Let me take a look at the monthly. Look at that monthly. We have that M pattern continue. We're just really consolidating with this candle. That $20 is still on the table, maybe 22 before reaching that $19, $20. So you got 22 and $19 is still on the table for that. If we see price action here, we have like 8 more days. If we start rejecting here, it could be the bottom, but nothing is set in stone. We don't know. Let me take a look at Bitcoin. Ay. Okay, so this is my Bitcoin. I talk about it on my Sunday class. That $88 is a critical level. It's a pivotal point where we would like to see a reactions, and hopefully it could create a new higher high and go back to that $100,000, $130,000 is the top resistance supposedly, which is 126. But if we cannot recover this $88,000, then that's when we start seeing more on that 85 all the way to that $76,000 right here. It's on the table. So this is really a pivotal point for Bitcoin, $88,000.
Mm.
Otherwise, that 77 to the 74 is the key level support, which if it doesn't hold that, $69,000 or $70,000 is on the table too. So
I'll liquidate my entire portfolio and just buy Bitcoin at that price.
sounds good to me. 80.
Ride
So
or die.
yeah, your second line of defense lies on that 100 MAs, right? We fall below the 50 MAs, which we were hoping it will recover. You see this price action, we had a price action here, but when the next week comes, we just continue to fall. So there's really a possibility that we might test that 100 MAs. And let me see. Break one, yeah, after you fall that one, the 50 MA retest, it even tested 200 MA. So I don't know. Hopefully, yeah, that 80,000, 83,000 is on the table. It's really, this is your last line of defense at 80,000. How did I come up with that? This is actually the patterns, right? So let me take off Tom, how's the NVIDIA looking?
Yeah, NVIDIA is just consolidating right now.
Okay. So we
Yeah,
could
it's
talk
it's
about
it's
NVIDIA.
it's
real
just
quick.
literally sitting in a block.
That will be our no bueno trade. Okay.
It's yeah, NVIDIA's right at the point of control right now. It's just sitting right there, just holding.
So Bitcoin had an M pattern before, right? Similar to this M pattern. We broke out the neckline. Same thing with this. We break the neckline, right? We broke the neckline. The last leg lies here. The last leg lies here. Before recovering in Bitcoin and it created a new higher high, instead of going to your leg 2, it only tested half of the candle before recoveries. So this is the same thing here. Hopefully we see a rejections on this $88,000 and we are done for this falling knife for Bitcoin. But we don't see no price action yet. So if this thing continues, like let's say react and go back thinking like there's a possible recovery and it's going to go back up again and retest this line before it continues to go high. That's the prediction based upon the pattern of the previous one, right here. But if that doesn't follow it, we could definitely see Bitcoin retesting that 70 range right here.
You rock, Miss Mary. Thank you so much.
Right. You're welcome. And like once again, before falling that 70 level, there is what? The 100 MAs, okay? So don't ignore your EMAs because they will serve as hurdles. They will serve as floors for you guys. So you're like, okay, there's still 100 MAs in here. I'm hoping Bitcoin could hold on to that if we cannot carry this half of this candle here because it recovers before half of this candle here recovers before it create a new higher high. But you know, you're ready. If it doesn't hold that 88, you got that 83 all the way to this level here. And this is a key level of support as well, because this was resistance, resistance, resistance before it breaks out. With that 1, 2, 3 times, and then the 4th time, just break through it. So if we're going to follow this pattern, just like I said, we may recover and retest before it goes up. Okay, it's just basically scenario.
That's some free coaching, guys.
I know.
Yeah.
I give too much. Josh was like, Mary, you give too much. I'm like,
That is some, if you go somewhere else, they're gonna charge you a lot of money to do those kind of things, right? Teach you about midpoint of candles and your
do you guys
EMAs.
know
Yep.
that one of the YouTubers charge for one trade $275 for one trade? To give you guys one trade, $275 just for one trade.
Yeah, and I know I saw somebody talk about, Josh's prices going up. Remember, Mary, Eric Twan, all the crowd traders, we're unless we have our own Discord, we don't get paid. Right? We're doing this for free.
Yes, this is volunteers, guys. Volunteer.
I've
Actually,
been
I do it because
What
I
do you
like to
think
learn
about the
from Mary.
SPY, Miss Mary?
Huh?
The SPY. What do you think about the SPY?
Let's see. SPY is looking pretty.
Yeah. I mean, SPY is right now because NVIDIA is so big, it's tied to
Hi, Miss
NVIDIA.
Mary. Can you check race, please, Ferrari?
Give me 1 second. Let me take a look at SPY first. This is the weekly for SPY, right? Let me just take this out. Tomorrow, this is a good rejections to the downside, right? So hopefully we could be able to recover. Resistance still lies on that 685. We failed to create a lower low, guys. Yes, everybody think like, oh, we're falling down, falling down. Honestly, we're still in the bullish structure. This could be just a short pullback for SPY. Your lowest low lies on that 652. We did not create 652, we create 655. So if we create a lowest low here, and then that's when the structures start changing, right? So look at the line, continue highest high, highest high, higher low, highest high, higher low. Maybe it's just a pullback. So I'm not afraid of SPY. Even if it falls here, your 50 MA lies around 612. If that happens, that's no good. And your 50 MA lies on the key level support. This was a resistance, and it's aligned with your 611. So this level is very critical. This 610, 611. Remember, guys, if I miss $1 or $2, this is SPY. We're talking about $600 stocks price, right? If I miss even $5, it's pretty close enough because support and resistance is an area.
Yeah.
Right. But how far can SPY could go if we ever see that this is the rejection? Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, more training, more free training. Here we go.
Stop it, Tom. Okay. Yeah, we're still seeing that $700 for SPY.
Crazy, right?
We're still seeing. It's still bullish. It's really bullish. Everything is aligned with SPY. Let me take a look at
So yesterday, Guppy and I were arguing about SPY because I had calls for today and he had puts, and I won that battle. But man, I wish I'd held on to them.
I would have, if I see, I would have say I agree with you because you
Yeah.
have this indecisions. Today opens above that and misrespecting, guys.
Oh, who said that? Corey? Corey mentioned it. Yeah, I see it, Corey.
We do have an indecision here. This is respecting. You're also above the bearish candle here. This serves as your support and resistance, and it did not even touch it. So yes, it's indecision candle, but I do like the idea that Tom go for a call. If I'm looking at my 50 MAs, I'll say that will be a possible rejections because the last time SPY try to touch the 50, it never touches. It's just always like sticking up her legs in there. It's like, here, I touch you, but you did not. And it didn't touch it here. Same thing with this. So maybe this could be a resistance retest and maybe try to back test that 656 again
NVIDIA's
before you actually
flushing.
go higher.
NVIDIA's trying to set a new daily low here.
So it's no good. Okay, NVIDIA is trying to, on the daily, is trying to find its floor, which that 191 is on the table too. So 191 to 190.13. So if you guys have a higher risk tolerance, but I already told you if I would be trading it, I would have gone out already on the VWAP, below the VWAP. But if you guys are holding on to it, a gapping is a good sign for a bullish. This is why I don't like NVIDIA, right? See, NVIDIA earnings call, yes, we actually gap up, which is a bullish signal, but now it's going to continue to fall down. Hopefully, we will not go back and retest at $187, which it was resistance.
Yeah.
So we just really need to hold on to this current level.
I haven't hit my 30% cut yet, so I'm holding.
So Tom, that 191 is on the table for NVIDIA, that 191 to 192.09. So you have like 191.01, 191.44 all the way to 192.
If it breaks morning low at 192.29, I'm definitely out. That'll be right around 30%.
Yeah, so that will be a loss for NVIDIA today. So moving forward, we just need to wait for a confirmation now because that was an aggressive trade and
Yeah, that's one of, and guys, I posted this yesterday. I did that with SPY yesterday too, right? Sometimes I get a little too quick on the trigger.
It's okay. Losing is part of trading, right? So there was somebody said something like failure, I failed my way through success.
Yeah.
I fail my way through success. And that's what happened to me. I felt so much, I lost so much money following YouTubers, and I learned from it. I guess it's part of the process, losing money that you cannot afford to lose.
But I will post when I screw up.
I'm actually pulling my hair on Hims because that was I should have a stop loss on that. That was my mistake. Hold on to it. I was holding on to it because of the fundamentals.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
There's one
Yeah,
person asking
I'm
about
gonna have to
questions.
drop at 10 for a work call, or in 5 minutes.
Yeah, Tesla's too expensive for me. Yeah, Google's ripping, Amazon close.
Did the Google recover? Because it was down early. Oh yeah, it definitely did. Wow.
Oh, look at that. Finally, Casey, she said finally she made money. Wait, Casey is a girl or boy?
Nice, Corey. Corey got 10% on Google recovery. Nice job, Corey. Now, Mary, now I know what Josh and Michael go through when they do live. It's so hard to watch every stock. There goes,
Wobble loss, he said. It's gonna help you with hair loss. Right. All right, let me take a look at Solana, then we gotta go. To those people who's did not have a stop loss on NVIDIA, you could either exit like what Tom is. He has a stop loss on that 30%. Me, I will hold it if I did not sell it to the one that if I did not sell it when I said I will sell it. Remember, I told you guys I would have exit out before my VWAP because your VWAP is an indicator. Let me just give you guys a quick example. The VWAP is our indicator where the resistance or the support is going, or where is the trend is going actually. NVIDIA is actually trying to hold on. It's really
just
trying.
bounced off of it. Just
Yeah, it's really trying to hold on. It's really trying to hold on. Yeah, it's really trying to hold on. So yeah, VWAP is
give me a morning star. Come on.
yeah. This really give us a direction whether this thing is gonna go higher or go down. So right now we just failed below VWAP.
I literally was at 29.8%. I was ready to hit the sell button. Let's see.
It may recover from here though.
I might give this a little room.
Yeah. So let's take a look at Solana before we go. Hey Tom, I appreciate you being here.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna run, guys. Have a great day.
Good night. I mean, have a good
Yeah.
day.
Long session.
Yeah. Solana. What's going on with Solana? How many times did we fall already? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. All right. First, let's take a look at the weekly. Let me clean up my screen first. Let's take off the VWAP. When you guys doing technicals, you don't need VWAP. VWAP is pure for your intraday. For charting, you don't need it. You only need it for scalping, the VWAP. Okay. Take a look at the monthly. So Solana is just consolidating, waiting. So we're right here. Up and down. So we got 1, 2, 3. You know what's the only thing scary about this? Just been trying to break through this support. So I don't want to see Solana heading to that 108, 112 to 110, which is your 50 MAs is on that 108. which could extend it to $95. But if Solana ever reached that $95, I'll be buying more Solana. We are just under consolidation. If you believe on the company, this is the time to buy. Why? Because it's red, right? We buy when it falls, we buy when it dips, we buy when it pulls back. So Solana is just within the range. We touches the support, we go back. We touches the support, we go back. However, 1, 2, 3. Okay. There is a rule of thumb for trading, another free coaching for you guys. Normally, the rally always just 3 rallies happens before it created a higher low. So in a perfect market, we have 1, 2, 3, and then we will create a new higher low. Again, and then we have 1, 2, 3. So hopefully, after just 3 rally to the downside, we will continue to do reaction. So this is your 50 MAs. This is your 50 MAs. There's gonna have price actions lies on that 50 MAs. So if we do form a head and shoulder here, let me clean that up. We definitely may see a hold on. This is your 50 MA. So you may see a reactions on that 50 MAs before it falls back and retest this again, right? But if we are seeing the bottom for Solana, so it could be a good buying opportunity. This is not a reaction. This is not a doji, but we have like 2 more days for that. And then if we have like a Morningstar pattern, then that could be a rejections to the downside, and we could continue to go back and hopefully go back to that 240 level again. This was respected multiple times, so it could happen, but the support is just been trying to push it and push it and push it. And the more you push that support, the higher it could fall. But it's been a respected level of support on this area. It's just a bit scary. We are being respected on the 200 MAs, and that is the good thing about it. As long as we are above 200 MAs, you are okay. But stop buying salt. Stop it. Okay? Stop buying salt. Because there's no rejections, there's no reactions yet, there's no reversal. It's just a falling knife. The only thing that's holding me on to, yes, maybe this is the bottom and this is where we could start accumulating, is one we're respecting here, but it still hasn't touched it there. It touches before, right here, it literally touches. So it could happen. It could touch that 101 before recovery. And then imagine if it does touch and then we ended up having a bearish candle, then that is not good. That will be no bueno. Because if we ended up having a body of the candle like that, then that's not a price action. That's not a reaction. That could be continuation to the downside, right? And so SOLT and Solana is still bearish for me. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Maybe this is the recovery, but your resistance lies on the 200 MAs, by the way. It's going to test it. It tests, it falls. It tests, and then it may test again, continue to fall. 1, 2, 3. Yep, it could be 1, 2, and then test, and fall again. There's a lot of volumes going on in here. Let's see if this is still a volume footprints here. See, there's a lot of selling pressure. There's more selling pressure than buying pressure. So you have a negative delta. It has nothing to do with the color of the candle. It's just negative delta means more sellers. Negative delta, more sellers. 120,000 delta here. This is the volume. This is the actual volume for this particular candle. Negative, yes, they start buying in this level. So that's why I said maybe this could be the support, and they start buying here though. But yeah, they start buying on this level. See the green delta? Volume footprints tells you how much the volume there is on that candle. So the white one tells you the maximum, like the most volume happening at what price. So from 143 to 140, there's a lot of volume selling and buying at the same time. So delta that's red, more sellers, delta that's green, more buyers. But it's only 194 here, so it's more sellers. 56K, so it's even. So it's more selling pressures on Solana, by the way. More selling pressures than buyers. 24, yeah, more buyers here, but it's still more selling. So be careful with Solana, okay? Before we go, let's take a look at NVIDIA, see if there's any hope on NVIDIA. Here comes the 191. He's still within our ascending channel. Using the weekly, it's a bunch of rejections. This gapping up symbolizes a bullish signal, but the only thing is there's a lot of sellers here. After the rally, a lot of sellers, they're taking profit on that 196 level. Pure profit right here, pure sellers. Buyers is not even coming in at all. It's just sellers. And so there's a gap between 187 to 196 currently now. So that 187 is on the table, but I don't think it's gonna fill in that. That 191 is a pivotal point right here. Okay. Let me go ahead and read some of your comment. Thank you guys. Congratulations in Google. The Lux, no, that's not a Lux algo. That is your yes, that is just for TradingView. You don't need to have Lux algo on that.
Miss Mary,
Yeah.
if we need to sign up for your class, do we have to sign up to WAP?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a link for that. Just give me 1 second. I don't own the Discord, so I have to ask Jorge or Clancy for the link. Otherwise, we'll have to do a cluster of Zelle, and then we'll go ahead and transfer it to Josh. But give me 1 second with that, okay? Let me take a look at
Thank
that.
you.
So I'll follow up with that. Goodness, hymns. I don't even look at my hymns. I have like
And
50.
really, thank you for your patience.
You're welcome. Hymns is no bueno. Just creating a new higher low. I mean, a lower low. 2, 3. Hopefully this is the bottom. Hymns is just so bearish, so bearish. This is the only one that I'm really, really bleeding. Wow. 692, you got to 605. Let me see if this is correct here. Yeah. Him $6. Losing a lot of money on hymns. So to those people who has hymns, please do covered calls. So let's say you bought it at 16 or 15 like me. I did covered calls. Do it 2 weeks. $15, right? So it's currently $7. That thing is not gonna go double your position. So you could start with $10, expiration for 2 weeks. Please know I'm not a financial advisor, okay? Expiration for 2 weeks. You could do $10 strike price, expiration for 2 weeks. That's be your covered calls. And for every 100 shares, is equals to 1 contract. I don't know how much is it, so please check it. But for 2 weeks, if you want to get out of position, you could just buy back, meaning they give you a premium. Let's say they give you like $50 premium per contract, right? And this thing is continuing to go high and you believe that you might hit that $10, you could buy back. It means the money that they give you, you may end up paying them back. Or I don't know if it's like $60. So basically you have to give like $10 extra. Okay, so but 2 weeks, do this multiple times until it gets to your level of your entry. So, but I always do 2 weeks. If I'm losing money, I do covered calls and I make money from it. But if you buy it here right now and you're losing, you could do covered calls and your first resistance lies here. So covered calls is a good way to make money if you are if you hold a lot of shares. Like Ertuan, he has a lot of shares and he just does covered calls. Actually, your resistance lies here first. That $13 level. So this is continual falling knife, but I think we are just way over. Where are we? We still have so much room to the downside, guys. We still have so much room to the downside. Yep. HIMS could continue to fall. This is the sucky one for me. All right, guys. Oh, Bitcoin again. NVIDIA. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Please don't forget to follow me in my YouTube channel. Ertuan and I have a YouTube channel, so please don't forget to follow us right here. Let me go take a look at SoFi before I go.
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Oh, I have it right here. Can you guys see it? Miss Mary's and Ertuan's channel.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
it.
right, awesome. Thank you for your patience today.
You are welcome.
Great session.
Oh, thank you. And to those people who are in YouTube, I give you guys a link to follow me in Zoom so that it's not lagging. If you have a leap for NVIDIA and you have a small profit, I do like NVIDIA longer. So I'm assuming you have like 3 months or 6 months for that. Hold on to it. So for NVIDIA, last time it's red, and then the following week becomes red before recovery. This one fall down, but it goes up. So it kind of recover after a week. Red during earnings, the second week fall down. So that's kind of their pattern. Fall down, red the next week, and then green. So you gotta have to hold on to your NVIDIA. See, it seems like every time NVIDIA report their earnings, the whole week is red, the following week is red. So you really have to be patient. So expect maybe, don't know. Okay, this one is green, green, green. So if you have leap, hold on to it. It's under the consolidations of the ascending channel. Nothing is breaking to the downside yet. So I will definitely hold on to my NVIDIA. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Nope, not tomorrow, Sunday.
Hey, thank you, Miss Mary. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Mary.
Bye, Asif. Take a look at that.
What did you say? Hold on to NVIDIA?
I would,
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
but expect volatility next week because it seems like NVIDIA falls down the following week, and then the third week recovers.
Gotcha.
Okay, but do you have a lead?
No, the one that bought today.
Okay, that one you could, I give you guys a set an exit. If I would have entered, I would have followed
Yeah.
red.
Yeah.
But if you did not, I don't know what is your risk tolerance. I'll say 30 to 50% is my stop loss. That's just me.
Yeah.
Tomorrow might recover and see if you could be able to do break even. But if this thing continues to fall, your 187 is on the table. 187 is really on the table for that. So be careful, okay? So have a risk tolerance. I don't know what's your stop loss, manage your risk, and know your risk tolerance, because this thing could definitely go to that 187.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will not buy HIMS at this time. Somebody's asking if I should buy HIMS. I will not. It's still a falling knife, no recovery for at all. We created a new lower low, which is really bearish. We don't want to create a lower low. We fall below $9. That's what we don't want to do. Solana is still bearish, guys. Solana is still bearish. We do have a double top in there, but I just don't trust crypto right now because Bitcoin is not pretty stable. We are still under the 80 and it seems like it's gonna fall and break out and test that $83,000. So, well, we got 85 first. Yeah, so we got like 86,400 to 85,100, and then testing the 100 MA. Fall below 100 MA is going to be so bearish. It's gonna get to that 77. Ethereum, see, we have this bullish bias, right? We have a descending channel, and descending channel is a bullish signal. But what I always tell you guys, we have to treat these patterns as neutral, because look, it just break down to the downside. And where this thing is going, if we fail to hold on to that 50 MAs and 100 MAs, your 200 is on the table, which is aligned to 50 MAs on the monthly. So real support lies on that $2,500 for Ethereum. $2,500 to $2,300 is on the table for Ethereum. So Ether will continue to bleed. It will continue to bleed. If we create a new lower low for Ethereum, it's no good. Oof. Scary. Google is just so bullish. Let me just see Google. So Google, since the rally, it already gone up 127%. So that's really, really a lot for Google. But we do have a bearish divergence on the monthly, but it's still above your RSI, still above the signal line. Nothing is confirmed to the downside yet. It still continued to rip. So we may see extensions of Google all the way to 318, 320, 344 to 345. So Google is still bullish. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, you got one more rally for Google. Same thing with the RSI on the weekly. We have the bearish divergence, but still bullish because your RSI signal is still above the 9 or the EMA of whatever the RSI default is. So it's still pretty bullish. Yeah, so will be the local resistance before hitting the top. 322 here. So you got 1, 2, 3, rally 1, 2. So we have 1, 2, 3. We only have one candle, so maybe this is it. Your support for Google, the first one lies on that 294 to 292. That's your first local support, which testing the breakout level for Google. So it was just trying to break that 292, 294 level of resistance. So if it does touch that one, it could be either a buying opportunity or it could be just a short pullback. But it's bullish. Google is still bullish, but we just need to be cautious with Google. It needs to pull back. It needs to pull back. It's still bullish, and your RSI is still above. Yep, it's still pretty good. This is really your key level of support. Okay, so it's pretty strong. So this will tell you if Google will continue to go higher if we respect that 290. 292, 291, 292. Yep, it's 292 right here. So this is the breakout level. So if it ever retests this, and if it rejects it, that thing could continue to go above. I think our resistance was what, 320, 323 for Google. So it's still bullish. Tesla pulls back. That was a good call for Tesla. Nvidia is a disappointing. Okay, 189. Okay, it's respecting it there. So continue to give us wick. Hopefully buyers comes in and this thing could continue to go higher now. Let's be a nosy neighbor. Find out what's going on with this candle. Yeah. There was a lot of selling pressure today, taking profit after the rally of Nvidia. So a lot of selling pressure. So there's 1.2 volume, but $64,000 selling, 777 selling. So it's more sellers. It still continued to sell though. It's still, and there's 12 million. Yep. So it's really taking profit level at this time. So if history repeats itself, last earnings, they have 2 weeks of bearish. So before it start recovering. So the third week, we might see a recovery. That's just what the pattern is telling us, okay? It's not me. It's not an opinion. It's based upon the chart. So there's a lot of selling pressures, just pure sellers, pure sellers. There's buyers and sellers though, but it's more selling pressure. Sucks. Okay, I want to say goodbye now, guys. I just feel bad. Yes, my YouTube is here. Tom, are you still here? This is ours. How do I share this? I'm pretty new in here on the YouTube, so I don't really exactly know how to share it. Just please go to Miss Mary Airton's channel, okay? All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.